At this moment, we are going to take a closer and more detailed look together at the section that is specifically related to the reports. When you open up the course reports with me, the main idea is simply that we will explore the various aspects and features that these reports offer. This includes understanding how to navigate through them, what kind of information they provide, and how you can effectively use this information to enhance your learning experience. By doing so, we aim to make the most out of the resources available in the course reports. Mariam Suleiman, Tayeb, Mariam Suleiman. Dr. Mariam, you are with us in the diploma program. I just want to make sure because some students sometimes join us like teachers. So Dr. Mariam is asking why the semester hasn't been uploaded on Blackboard yet. This should be coordinated between the Applied College and the e-learning deanship. This means that the applied colleges might need to follow up with the e-learning deanship or take action. This isn't our topic today, but refer to the applied colleges or a specific supervisor for assistance. Something might be missing or incomplete. Honestly, I don't have the details, but I believe that God willing, the semester will start soon. Now let's continue together with the course reports, focusing on the report section. So it could be that the applied colleges need to coordinate with the e-learning deanship or take some action between them. This isn't really our topic today, but it would be better for you to refer back to the applied colleges or the specific supervisor there, as they might be able to assist you more effectively. There might be something missing or something that hasn't been completed yet. Honestly, I don't have the details, but I believe that, God willing, the semester will start soon. Now let's continue together with the course reports, focusing on the report section. Yes, the semester hasn't actually started for everyone, not just for you. I just want to clarify for you all that the Blackboard system is considered the final stage that depends on whether the semester starts, or the courses are prepared, or the students are ready. There might be something missing or something that hasn't been completed yet. Honestly, I don't have the details, but I believe that, God willing, the semester will start soon. Now, let's continue together with the course reports, focusing on the reports section. Yes, the semester hasn't actually started for everyone, not just for you. I just want to clarify for you all that the Blackboard system is considered the final stage that depends on whether the semester starts, the courses are prepared, or the students are ready. Let's talk about the university in general, not just the applied college or the diploma program. I just want to clarify this for you all. Simply put, the Blackboard system is a platform that receives, what does it receive? It receives data, all the data, including student data, faculty data, and even data from. Let me respond to the first question. Who is responsible for providing the Blackboard system with student, faculty, course, or section data? Is it the e-learning office or the admissions and registration office? This is crucial. The admissions and registration office holds all this data. Therefore, this part depends on having the data available there. Once available, it must be added to Blackboard in a specific format required by the system. The Blackboard system relies on data about students, faculty, courses. Who provides this data to Blackboard? This is crucial. Admissions and Registration Office holds this data. This relies on data at Admissions and Registration Office. Data must be added to Blackboard in a specific format. Once prepared, data is pushed to Blackboard and appears immediately. No issue with Blackboard. Regarding why the semester hasn't started or uploaded, steps may be involved. The Admissions and Registration Office has all this data. Based on that, when the data is prepared properly, it needs to be added to Blackboard correctly. When this data is ready and the Admissions and Registration Office pushes it to Blackboard, the system receives it and appears there. Regarding why the semester hasn't started or uploaded, steps may be involved. Some steps may not be ready before Blackboard. Details of those steps may be unknown. When data is ready and pushed to Blackboard, or when they say send it, the system receives it and data appears on Blackboard. Regarding why the semester hasn't started or uploaded, steps may be involved. There might be steps not ready before Blackboard. This is what I wanted to clarify. Regarding today's setup, it's different from yesterday. If you saw yesterday's setup, there was a session with Dr. Sami Safwan discussing teaching methods. So there are still steps that, before we talk about Blackboard, we need to look at the steps that come before it. These steps might not be ready or complete yet, so we still don't know the details about them. This is the part I wanted to clarify for you regarding the second question. Is today's setup the same as yesterday's? No, today's setup is different. If you saw the setup that was specific to you yesterday, on Sunday, there was a session with Dr. Sami Safwan discussing the teaching methods, and Dr. Sami was explaining the teaching methods. Now, regarding the distance diploma course, for example, the instructor enters a certain number of hours per week and posts announcements, and he implements the policies or methods related to teaching the distance diploma program. Yesterday, Dr. Abdul Rahman had a session where he discussed how to design electronic content and how to develop that content. So that was the part from yesterday, and today's part is with me. So the distance diploma course. The instructor enters hours weekly and posts announcements. Yesterday, Dr. Abdul Rahman had a session discussing designing and developing electronic content. Today, we activate course reports. This course has reports and a grading center. Any questions before we start? The key part is the grading center. This is about activating the electronic course reports. This course has reports, and there's something called the grading center, as I was just explaining to you about the reports and the grading center. Do you have any questions before we start discussing this? So, I'm with you on the reports and the grading center. These are simple parts, and hopefully they won't take much of our time. The most important part for you is the grading center. So I want to emphasize that. If you have any questions, Dr. Abdul Rahim is also with you, and the microphone is open. If you have any questions, I will clarify right now. Dr. Mariam entered and then left again. I will explain the part about the report center. As you can see, when we open the course management section and when you go to the evaluation, you will find something called course reports. When you open the reports, you will find that there are 9 types of reports. 9 types, as you can see, all 9 types are here. Each type has a name. This name is important. This is the name of the report, and the description of the report is listed under the name. So this is the description of the report. The course has students. Also, I have content here. It always focuses on the content part. This content includes the material for the first week, the material for the second week, the material for the third week, and all of this is available to you in the diploma program. The content itself is already prepared and ready. But what we mean here in the reports is that we want to see if the student is active in the course. Is he interacting with this course? Did he engage with content? If you noticed, it focuses on content. This includes materials for the first, second, and third weeks. All is available in the diploma program. Content is prepared and ready. In reports, we want to see if the student is active in the course. Is he interacting with the course? Did he engage with content areas? If you noticed his activity in content areas, there are files, tests, activities, and assignments. Is he interacting with them? I wanted to see within a time frame, like 5 days, whether during those days. But what we mean here in the reports is that we want to see if this student is actually active within the course or not. Is he interacting with this course or not? Did he engage with the content areas? If you noticed, for example, his activity in the content areas, I have certain files in the content, I have tests, I have activities and assignments. Is he really interacting with them or not? I wanted to see on a specific day or within a certain time frame, like over 5 days, whether during those 5 days. His activity in the content areas means that I have files. In the content, I have tests, activities, and assignments. Is he really interacting with them? I wanted to see if I check the student's activity. All of this is tracked through the reports. So if you saw an example of a report like this one, which is an overview of a student in a course, you can read the description below. We want to see the student's activity within the course. Based on the time, date, and the content areas where the student was active, we can see how much time he spent on those content areas. On that specific day, I check the student's activity. Did they actually access this course? Did they enter this area or not? All of this is tracked through the reports that you are with me on. So, if you saw an example of a report like this one, which is an overview of a student in a specific course. For example, if you read the description below, you'll find that the description is simple and there's no problem at all. We want to see the student's activity within the course, right? And of course, based on the time, date, and the content areas where the student was active, We can see how much time they spent on those specific content areas or elements. Any report from the reports in front of you, in order to run the report and have it appear for you, you need to click on it. You will notice that each report has a circle on its left with a downward arrow. This circle indicates that if you want to run the report, you should click on it. So let's click on that circle. You will only see one option appear in front of you, which is run. So any circle here means that when I click on it, I can run that report. I want to run this report so that I can generate it. On its left, there's a small circle with a downward arrow. This circle indicates that if you want to run the report, you should click on it. So, when we click on this circle, you will only see one option appear in front of you, which is run. This means that any circle here indicates that I can run that report. When I click on it, I can activate this report. Clicking on it allows me to run and generate this report. It summarizes student engagement. To run any report, click Run. As you can see, I can generate a report about the forums. For instance, I might have created discussion forums for the students, and I want to generate a report about that forum to see which students are engaging and which ones are not. It gives us a summary. I might have also created groups, and it will show me the students' activity within those groups, right? So for any report, we simply need to click on the Run button